I'll get the stream started.
Welcome to Wardens
at the
of
very
the
least.
Therapy.
You know. But like, yeah, no, it's. We need
Today's
Ithquai here so we can do
episode.
his thing.
Yeah.
Because we're opening with his trauma, and then we can move on, and then we can go from there.
I gotta go.
He's making us wait in bated breath.
Shit.
But Elbereth, any questions or about your feat? Are you happy with it?
Not in particular, no. Seems fine to me.
I tried to make it seem impactful. It's not super mechanical. It's pretty straightforward.
I do have one question, actually.
Okay.
It says, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, does that include, like, so I guess an unarmed attack doesn't count.
Oh, that'll count. That's fine. I don't see why not.
And I also have the Polearm Master feat, which allows me to bonus action attack with like the butt of a polearm. Will that also count?
Yeah, if you choose to apply it to that, sure.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, so it's just that you're limited to the number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. That's the limit.
Yeah. And missing hit points, obviously.
Oh, yeah. But still, it makes it nice and straightforward and simple. Ithaqua's, when he gets his, is kind of the opposite of yours. It's kind of a weird mechanic.
So he deals less damage when he's healed.
No, it has nothing to do with him being low. It has to do with the enemies being low.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun.
So, and it's going to seem like a really weird mechanic on the surface, but I've made sure that it's always a net positive.
So everybody was there for everybody else's trauma, right? Just not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. We were just
So tell us
listening.
about your trauma.
Yeah, I can tell you what happened. If unless DM you had something prepared for that, or
Do you want to wait until when we're all gathered together and you can talk about it in character?
Yeah, that might be
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
We can role play it.
Okay, then
Yes.
how about we tell you our trauma?
Oh, that
No,
again,
let's
that can be
roleplay
all
it.
done in character.
All right, in character it is.
Yippee.
Sorry.
Darkness.
Oh, I do have a question after reading this. For number 5, is that a save or suck kind of a situation?
Let me see. It's save or suck.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, got it.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a pretty, because like the thing is with the spell that is normally cast for that, it's meant to be an AOE, and not a you pick them within a massive radius.
Oh, right. Oh, shit, you're right.
So I'm already
Oh,
like
never
giving
mind.
you a pretty hefty bonus there. So
You know what? My fault. I apologize. Jesus Christ. I thought that was just a 60-foot area around me, but it's 60 foot I choose?
yes,
Jesus.
choose a number of creatures you can
Oh,
see within
sorry.
60 feet, equal to that number.
Oh.
oh yeah.
Oh.
And you see why it's only one per day, right? Like,
I do see it. This is. Oh.
Okay. All right.
It's nasty. This is equivalent to an alt. He's popping his alt, guys. He's alting.
I suppose what we can do is get started, and Ithaquah can just simply be asleep until Ithaquah actually shows up, and then we can run Ithaquah, and then he'll wake up, delayed from everybody else.
All right.
It's not yet 9:30.
You want to
We
wait?
run at 9:30, yeah.
Well, no. Well, normally it's
Yeah.
or 8 my time, 8 central. But yeah, we can wait.
Oh,
If you guys want to wait, we can wait.
yeah. Yeah, because it's his time to shine. I want to hear his trauma, his lore.
His is sad.
Not. It's not a. Wait. It's sadder than Leros?
You'll find out.
Oh boy, this.
I've used his villain before, and I've resolved that arc in a previous campaign that is now defunct. And oh my goodness, the player was crying when I sent her all the when I sent her stuff, because her whole backstory was that she had memory loss. That's not what's going on with Ithaquah. Like, I'm not saying that Ithaquah has memory loss. No, I'm saying that her character had memory loss. And when I sent her whole backstory, because she put me in charge of her whole backstory, she was just bawling her eyes out because of, how sad it was.
I'm ready. I'm ready to cry. I'm a softie, so please have mercy on me. What's the description? This. Yes. Oh, who's there?
It's... I was still waiting on Ithaquah.
I'll go to Pep. Ithaquah, please. Please. We summoned you.
I sacrificed
we-
my coffee. Bring me Ithaquah.
Giving
I
Hazafrath
have.
an fun opportunity to turn to the dark side if he chooses to.
Oh.
Oh.
I have liquor.
Are we the bad guys? Please tell me we're not the bad guys.
Not if you don't want to be. Although I will say, if you ever do choose to go consult a necromancer, you got to make sure to say his name properly. Otherwise, he won't take you seriously.
Best
Define.
way to come up with a name for a necromancer is just to name them after a medicine.
Oh no, I've already named him.
Oh, okay.
It's ridiculous. I can tell you his name. You won't remember it though.
Can you
Tell
put
me.
it in chat?
No,
chat.
not yet. But his name is Saragon Baltamuth Lurlian. Yeah, hang on.
Saragon.
Hang on.
Baltimore, Dorian.
Hang on. I feel like I'm missing
Did you say
a.
durian?
Yeah. So Saragon Baltamuth Lurlian Pelusha Morgrimix is his full name.
I'll never remember that.
But you guys are likely not going to meet him for a good while, because I don't think you're heading to Rashali anytime soon. So.
Yeah, we gotta go climb a mountain.
Yeah, Tashik, do you want to go climb that mountain?
I still have to. I still have to collect information from my god.
Yeah. Don't you do that at the top of the mountain?
Why do you do this to me? Yes.
I don't think you guys are ready to climb the mountain. I will say that it's going to be rough.
Oh. Hey, I got allies now. We got
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I was
saying
thinking
that
no.
the level 6 party was having a rough time with it.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
And-
Once I get some more cantrips,
And one of them
it's
was
straight.
resistant to cold damage.
Oh.
Bundle up
is that-
our characters. Come on.
And
Huddle,
the
huddle,
one that
huddle,
had
huddle.
access to cold damage also could fly.
That's it. We're packing in the thermal cube. We're packing it in. We're packing the thermal cube and assuming the formation.
Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah, give him another 8 minutes. Sorry for the delay, everybody.
All good.
it's all good. We're waiting for one of our
Core members.
people.
One of us. One of us.
One of us. One of us. Oh, sorry.
Oh, boss.
I've been in a binge of listening to the piano pieces for Violet Evergarden. And
Oh yeah, that anime is pretty good.
I cried. I
Watch
I
the
still
movie.
cried. What? There's a movie?
Yeah, there's like an OVA or a movie, and don't watch it because like all the people who worked on the anime, most of them died.
Oh, because they're Kyoto, right? Because of the
Kyoto
fire.
fire. So if you know about like that event and you watch the OVA, it's actually like makes it super sad.
Oh. Oh, that's I don't think I can. I can't stomach that. That's one of my favorite anime.
Watch it, trust me.
Trust him.
I do trust him. I just can't stomach the idea that my favorite animation studio was affected via fire.
Yeah, some crazy Japanese guy.
Yeah. Well, I can't blame the guy who was setting things on fire, because at the same time, some of those after how MAPPA revealed how they treat their animators, I kind of
he
see
wasn't
why
an
he would.
employee. He wasn't an employee. He
Oh.
was just like a random guy.
Oh, that makes it even worse. I cannot stomach that idea, but I will watch it. I will watch it. It's probably gonna be with my wife.
With my wife.
My wife. I think yeah, I think we should start now. I'm
Yeah.
sure he will come in.
I'm gonna share this meme first to the meme channel.
En passant, people who have started playing chess. I thought the guy with the red dot on his face, I thought he was doing a dab.
You know, you do the en passant and then you dab on somebody. That's how that works.
Oh, God.
Alrighty.
What's en passant?
Okay, so en passant, you know how do you play chess at all?
I know what en passant is. I was hoping somebody says something like a D's nuts joke after
Oh.
it.
On these nuts. Okay. Was that satisfying?
I guess.
Was that as good
I
for you as it
guess.
was for me?
I'm gonna leave now. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
If I had Discord sounds and you left and came back, that'd be hilarious. But I don't have any Discord sounds going right now.
Wait, what do you mean?
No, what I mean is like,
Oh, hey,
my
welcome
stream
back.
doesn't pick up the Discord sounds because I have
Ah,
it set
damn it.
so that if I don't have I have it set specifically so that the Discord sounds don't come through on the stream because it interrupts the stream and makes it weird. And you know, because there's nothing that beats a heartfelt moment than a do do do.
Ooh, get more.
Anyway, all right. Well, we're just starting. All right. Hello and welcome to Wardens of the Weave, everybody. Today we're going to be dealing with the aftermath of all the trauma. To sum up last session, they fought themselves and they had trauma. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and roll some initiative and see who wakes up first. Apparently, I think Casfrat's waking up first.
We got a nat 20.
Yeah, 23.
Can I give him disadvantage?
Silvery barbs.
I'm the last one. I'm way into my. I'm too far deep into my nightmare.
You know, there was a one shot that I was thinking about. I was thinking about doing where it's a, you know, everyone's 18 here, right? And that's the title of the one shot. So everyone's level 18, and I run them through a gauntlet, and I just try to kill them with all the rules as written characters or monsters. And one of the things I would do on their death saves is I would use silvery barbs on their death saves.
What you need to do is just run the game as if they're level 5. Place the Curse of Strahd Death House, but change all the monsters to be a CR10.
Hey, DM.
To
Can I,
join on mobile. Hang on, we just got a message in from Ithaquah.
Oh, alrighty.
We might actually have Ithaquah here in a second.
Hooray!
I was gonna say, DM, can I forego my nat 20 and wake up last?
Sure.
Cool.
Your disadvantage on death saves would be absolutely crazy. It would be hilarious though. If I'm like running the gauntlet and everyone's going into the gauntlet for the express purpose of, hey, let's see if my min-max build actually succeeds against the level 18 gauntlet. You know, that's kind of the whole point. I want them to do whatever they can. So, yeah, silvery barbs on a death save would be warranted in that particular case. And it'd be hilarious. And let's see. We might need to do scene change. Alright, so what's the order of people waking up? We got Hazafrath intentionally going last. The next is
Elbereth got a 20.
So Elbereth, then it's probably Laeroth, and then Tashik. But Alden also didn't roll, so I need Alden to roll. You need to roll initiative.
Ithaquah.
Oh, it is Ithaquah. Okay, here we go. We got Ithaquah. Alright, let me do a scene change. Can you hear me?
Oh. Can you hear us? Bless you.
Jesus.
Who's that?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, the mana nuggets, they will let you do stuff, fun stuff. You can do an NPC interruption. You can do Whispers in the Weave where I give a player a hint on something, or I just give them random intimidating information. Travel Artisan, you get to come up with a drink that I sell at some point during the, whenever they go to a bar next. Some of mine are familiar. You get to give them a pet. Mythical Favor lets them have a godlike, interference in their favor. Wild Magic Surge causes people to roll on the wild magic table. Make the DM say it. You make me say something. Of course, it's subject to my discretion. And then the change of music, you can make me change it to whatever kind of thing. It's subject to my discretion, but if you want to make a serious moment, play carnival music, I would do that. So, but anyway, so you can hear me, Ithqua. Your mic was working. Are you ready?
Is it good? Because I mean, I don't know how it is on my end.
It's good. We can hear you just fine.
It's not bad.
It's coming through just fine.
Okay. And yeah, I'll get ahead and try. I'm still gonna try and get my stuff on my PC working, but it's forming right now, so I'm having to rely on really so good mobile data.
Yeah. Most of it, you were here for it last week. Most of it is just exposition, and then it's a back and forth fight between yourself, and I can just roll it for either, for both ends. So.
Okay.
All right. And then if you don't feel like talking, obviously you don't need to interact with the scene. If you want it to be pure narrative, we can do it that way. Capiche?
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So after you fell, the world goes white. But not an empty white. A very violent white. Snow lashes across the dark in hard, slanting lines, driven by a wind so bitter it feels alive. Trees groaning in the frosted woods, their black limbs bending beneath the storm like skeletal hands pressed against the sky. And the cold here is absolute. It is cruel. It's eating the sound, it's eating your breath, as reason just drains away within it. And somewhere within that blizzard, you see a swaddle, an infant, small and nearly still, wrapped poorly, but abandoned to the storm as though the night itself had been asked to finish what frightened men would not. His skin is pale with cold, and his body barely moves, and he should already be dead. The tiny chest shuddering, with one breath and then another. And then through the storm comes a face you are familiar with. It's Octavia. Except she's much younger. Clutching a ridiculous jug through the snow, hunched against the wind, half lost herself and yet somehow moving with the stubborn certainty of someone who refuses to let the cold break her. She sees the child and stops. Not from fear, not from doubt, but from heartbreak. The kind that chooses immediately. She gathers the infant up against her chest, shielding him from the storm with her own body, and when she looks down at him, there's no hesitation in her face. No calculation, no thought of burden. Only a fierce and impossible tenderness that makes a stranger into a son, before the snow has even cleared from his skin. You note that the blizzard begins to howl even louder, and off in the tree line, you can see something watching. Beyond the nearest stand of trees, where the storm should make all the shapes uncertain, a figure lingers between the trunks, elegant and still, too composed for this weather. Its outline shifts with the blowing snow. At moments it's antlered, at moments it's cloaked. At moments it's almost feminine and regal, but then not again. You don't seem to be able to make out a face, only the certainty that the eyes are fixed upon Octavia and the child. But the gaze is unsettling. Octavia doesn't seem to notice. She clutches the baby tighter and forces her way through the woods. As the hidden figure turns with her, gliding from tree to tree without leaving any tracks. You notice the vision lurch as the blizzard is gone, Warmth flashes into being as you realize now you are in the cottage years later, with lamplight, fabric, the smell of cooking, the soft domestic peace of a home built out of stubborn love and careful secrecy. You notice Octavia move in front of you as though as she always did, hands busy, her voice low. The spool of black thread waiting nearby like one more mystery wrapped in affection. And for just this moment, you realize you're home. The one place in the world that ever truly chose you.
So like I'm in the like, where would I be in like the cottage at the moment? Like, am I in like the living area? Would I be in the
Sure.
back?
Yeah, you're in the living area.
Be,
Probably sitting in a chair.
Okay. And it's just her. There's no sign of like another copy of myself anywhere by chance.
Not right now.
Okay. I see where this is going. Well, for one, being back here is going to be a bit of, going to be kind of like feels like a stab to the heart or something of that nature, as it's just a bit surreal being back here after the last time I'd seen it was before it was pretty much destroyed. So, if anything, I would just be kind of like taking my time going through and making sure, like, is this actually the real place? Is this what I think it is?
From what you can tell, everything in the room seems real.
Am I noticed by Octavia in the living room, or am I just like ignored, like I'm not even there?
Well, no, she it's not that she treats you as background, but more like she's understanding that you're there, but she's doing various things.
Okay.
I can continue.
I guess.
If you have nothing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So as time passes, it seems like whatever you're expecting is not coming. Not for now, anyway. And as you begin to settle in for the night, you hear the door crash open. Moving to go see who it is, you notice robed figures pouring inside. Frost and splinters scattered across the floor. Speaking of God and impurity and judgment, and at their center stands the one that makes your blood turn to ice. The leader with your face twisted into a disgusting grin. It has your features, your mouth, your eyes, and it's all worn wrong. All profane. Octavia is screaming as Hans sees her and dragging her out. The false-faced one commands the others to look for you. And you see the room begin to darken at the edges as if memory itself is caving in.
I think I got my internet back on PC working. Testing.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, thank God. Okay. I don't know how stable this is going to be, so if I do get disconnected, I'll join back through mobile.
Okay.
But seeing all of that happen, with the robed figures, specifically the leader, I think, if anything, if I am currently like in the middle of it, not like the scared version that hit the first time. The first thing I would do is start just using my ice powers as well as any weapons I have on hand to try and, I guess, kill these cultists or these men in robes.
You're able to knock a few of them down, but you feel yourself seize as your magic stops working. Snow is gathering inside the cottage as the crumbling or the tainting walls, the taint reaches and touches you, and you feel it crawl up your leg. Shadows spilling beneath the boots of these invaders seem to be attached to you. Octavia is dragged backwards into the dark, still trying to reach for you, and she's being pulled away as her shadow tears loose from the floor. And then his does. The false-faced abducted shadow rises beside hers, and both forms swell into black wintry shapes, long-limbed and wrong, made of storm dark and grief. One wears the outline of your mother's love, turned desperate and unreachable. The other wears your face, stretched into predatory delight. And when they begin to speak, you hear their voices overlap with the wind outside. She chose you, so we did too. And love makes such a fine tether. You were marked for us the night she picked you up.
What are you?
You will find out soon enough. You feel the cottage walls shudder. The shadow Octavia reaches for you as if it's trying to protect you, only to get pulled back. The shadow wearing your face reaches for you as if it's trying to claim you. They both rush for you through the screaming white. And you feel the storm intensify as the roof is ripped away. A blinding cold and a blizzard whips past you. And when you finally come to again, you realize you're no longer there. The storm is gone, the sun is shining. You stand with your companions, moving through a forest painted with joy. The scent of burgundy floating on the breeze as you move through a forest hush beneath the winter's hand. Snow lies in thin silver drifts beneath the roots. Frost crawls across bark in delicate branching patterns. The air is sharp enough to sting with every breath, and the woods feel too quiet, as though every animal has gone to ground and chosen not to witness what comes next.
Is my magic still gone, or is it returned to me at this point?
Well, you're able to use magic. But as you look around,
Alright,
you're now just surrounded by your allies.
Okay. Knowing that something is very off, is there any role I can make to kind of like see, like I don't know if it would be an insight check or something of that nature, kind of like, because he knows that something's not entirely right here. He's trying to see if he can maybe latch on to whatever is going on here.
So, are you trying to latch on to the nature of the experience you're experiencing, or what exactly?
He's trying to figure out if he's like going through some sort of like either he's dreaming or if it's just an illusion someone's forced onto him or what.
Okay.
Because...
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Okay. Okay, a 14.
You can tell that, at first glance, that this isn't real, but you're not sure where the real world ends and where the false begins.
So some things are real, some things are not.
Yes.
Some things are being replayed. Okay. knowing that Ithaca will continue going about the journey with his companions, just kind of keeping a sharper eye out than usual, because he knows that something's obviously making him relive certain things. He just doesn't know as to what or why.
A strand of black thread. You notice a strand of black thread caught on a thorn branch, fluttering through the wind. Fluttering, though no wind seems to be touching it. There's a patch of frost on a trunk, but it's not random. It's shaped almost like in the curve of an eye. Animal tracks in the snow that begin as paws, but then become bare feet for 3 impossible steps, and then return to paws again, as though something forgot what form it was supposed to wear. And then you stop. And Hasfrath asks you something.
Are you alright, Ithaca? You're spacing out.
But I'm just noticing some things that are odd. Things that aren't really supposed to be appearing, yet they are.
But you notice that the question he asked, his tone was a little wrong. It was too careful. A bit too intimate, almost. You look too...
kind of like...
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if it's intimate, I'm just gonna like turn to look at Azafrath a bit. I don't know, say, you seem a bit cautious when asking such a question, Azafrath.
You notice another companion. They seem to be smiling. But their smile lingers just a moment too long. And you're looking at Elbereth, he doesn't seem to be blinking.
Hey. I'm just going to say out in the Sylvan language, a language I know no one's going to understand, because I think that's the... or at least I hope not. I'm going to say in Sylvan, I don't know what you are or what exactly the purpose of this is, but quite frankly, your attempts at mimicry are quite sloppy.
Hasfrath looks at you in a strange way, and you hear his voice mingled with another voice.
You look cold, Ita.
I'm gonna stop right there, and I just immediately turned to face Hasfrath, and I said, "What did you just call me?"
You feel the world tighten around your ribs, and no one seems to react. You hear another voice behind you, except it's not your ally's voice anymore. They tilt their head with a familiarity that doesn't seem to belong to them. You were always easier to guide when you're frightened. A third gives you a look that's almost yours, but it's not exactly your face, not fully. But the expression is close.
Who are you? What are you?
The woods around you begin to change, frost creeping over stones and spiraled filigree. Black thread appears between trees in neatly invisible lines, connecting trunk to trunk like snares meant for hearts rather than feet. Every nearby branch looks as though it has been arranged to frame the path rather than grown here. This is a cage. you begin to hear a distant laughter as each of your allies seem to be laughing along, but no sound is coming from them. Their visible features begin to fade to gray and then to black. Their features blurring like ink dropped in clear water. Snow gathers on their shoulders and it doesn't seem to melt. Their shadows lengthen across the ground and rises behind them into a taller winter silhouette with antler-like branches and claws of rime black ice. Your familiar friends become these elegant winter shapes wearing fragments of what they were. A smile here, a scar there, cadence of a voice, each one of them not enough to be them, but you can tell it is. And they begin to speak. She was taken because of you. We could have stayed untouched, but you let yourself be loved. And now the love opens us to you. Anyone you love can become a door. As they begin to draw their weapons and approach you.
Ithaca will just narrow his eyes before he says, I don't know where you got the idea that is because of me. I don't know if it's because you wish to try and feed on my guilt, my sorrows, or otherwise. But I know what I am, or at least have an inkling. And I know for a fact that what happened was not my fault.
Oh, but you see, it
Not
is. Before you bring the hunt with you, you make our prey visible. You make their hearts worth harvesting. One of them reaches out, a black thread unspooling from his hand and crawling across snow towards you like a living vein. And he turns his head just a little bit too far with a crack and says, if she loved you less, she might have been safe. And they all leap to attack you.
In response, I'm going to try something a little risky here. I'm going to attempt to try and merge two spells, Ray of Frost with Gust. And I don't know if that would be an Arcana check, but I would like to try it. As that would be me trying to unleash more of the winter power that I had unlocked on that day.
Okay.
If that is alright with you, DM.
Sure.
Alright. An Arcana roll?
Yeah, sure.
Ew, only a 9.
You're able to call some winter power to you, but it doesn't seem to be enough. As they descend up upon you with their blades and their weapons, you feel the sting of wounds and injuries. Will you fight back?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
If
So-
I will. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So as you fight back, you note that they fall rather easily, but they just always seem to be spawning. And over, you are attacking these imitations, these mockeries of your allies, as they fall upon you, drawing their swords and weapons. This battle seems to be lasting forever, almost. Minutes? No. Hours? No, longer. Much longer than that. Days? No, still longer. Weeks? No. Months. Of perpetual and endless combat. And just when it starts to feel like it is impossible. You blink and realize that the forest you were in is now gone. You stand in a chamber of winter's stillness so perfect it feels staged by something that hates motion. Black ice floors reflecting silver light from no visible source. Tall pillars of frozen glass rise into the darkness above. Within them, suspended flakes of snow that never fall and bits of black thread trapped like veins in crystal. The air is cold, but not with weather. Something is being preserved here. The cold of the thing kept exactly as it is because someone powerful prefers it that way. At the center of the chamber, you see a raised bier of pale frostwood, and upon it is Octavia, shrouded in layers of black and white fabric so thin they stir though there is no wind. Her face is visible, peaceful. Her breathing is so faint you almost miss it, but you realize she's not dead. But she isn't waking either.
I will, he'll kind of call out and he'll say, "Mother, is that you?"
You see a black thread that runs from beneath the folds of around her wrists, her throat, her sternum, disappearing into the frozen floor below like roots feeding something you cannot see. Frost gathers around each line of thread, but never fully covers it, as though whatever passes along these strands burns even winter back. The sight of it makes your chest ache before your mind catches up. You found her, and somehow it feels like that's worse.
What did they do to you? Am I able to approach by chance?
Sure, yeah.
Alright. I will try to approach her and just try to see if I can maybe free her from whatever bonds have her chained to the ice.
As you do, you hear a voice enter the chamber like silk sliding over a blade. Careful. And from behind one of the black ice pillars steps a fairly tall figure, a woman. She's beautiful in the way a trap is beautiful once it's already closed. Courtly, elegant. Winterfey refinement sharpened into predation. Her eyes are bright with the awful warmth of someone looking upon a work she's genuinely proud of. She looks from you to Octavia and then back to you again. Such a rare thing. A mother who chose you in the storm with her whole heart. No obligation, no blood right. No bargain she understood. Just simply love. Immediate, fierce, and ruinously sincere. I could hardly let that pass unnoticed. The black threads pulse once, and in that same instant, a sharp ache goes through your chest. Not a wound, but a recognition. Something in you knows those lines. Knows them the way a scar knows the shape of the blade that made it.
Did you do this? Were you the one who sent those cultists calling my mother a witch in the skin of gods?
If I was, do you think I'd keep her here the way I have? She has been rather useful, you know. I've kept her. I've kept her near, kept her open. Very fine conduit.
Useful.
Do you know how much of you has reached me through her? You feel the lines tug again. The time of the chamber seems to breathe with it.
don't even know who you are. You claim to know me, but I don't even know. I don't even know what I am.
You see her approach you as she like extends her hand to try to touch your face. I know everything about you. Look around you. This place. Your grief, your rage, your hope, every desperate feeling you've ever hurled into the dark while thinking yourself alone. It's all here. When you burned for her, I drank. When you searched for her, I drank. And when you hated, feared, and hoped and remembered, all of it ripened so beautifully through the bond that she gave you. And she lives because that bond still remains. I can keep her alive. And she's going to produce a black and blue knife and offer it to you. Truly alive, not this sleeping threadwork, not this half state. I can preserve her breath, her flesh, her little spark of self. All it requires is your heart.
Why do you want my heart?
It's the very thing that will let her live. Don't you wish for that?
I'll gaze at the knife for a little bit. My gaze hard and intense. And I gently will take it to examine it a bit closer.
It seems to pulse with some sort of arcane power. I'm not quite sure what enchantment exists within it.
I know not what you are. I know not what you truly desire. For all I know, you speak riddles and nonsense. But if there's one thing I know, is that my mother taught me one thing above all else. When mercy needs to be given, even when I myself may not wish to grant it. And with that, with a very strong resolve, tears pouring down his face, he will use the knife on Octavia to end her suffering.
As you try to do this, black threads will wind up and stop you from doing this. Ah. So it seems you were only pretending you were ever going to survive. You were pretending to ever want to keep her. You never truly loved her at all, did you?
Do not speak to me like you know me.
You're going to see her close her hand as the black threads rip free. Not from Octavia first, but from you. Agony detonates through your chest so violently that the world folds. It feels as though invisible hands have reached straight through bone and memory alike and seized the living bond that has tied you to Octavia for years, wrenching it backwards through every grief, every hope, every moment of longing all at once. And as your knees hit the ice, you cannot breathe, you cannot scream, you cannot speak. The pain is too large for sound. Across the beer, you notice Octavia's body convulses once as the conduit tears loose. Frost erupts in jagged lines beneath her, the threads snapping back towards this woman that's watching, like recoiling veins, dragging red-black light and raw feeling. You feel her being taken from you, not dying in front of you, but removed from the last place that she lived, truly lived. This woman watches with a calm fascination as you collapse, one hand pressed uselessly to your chest. That is the sound a heart makes when it realizes love was never there. The chamber tilts, ice and black thread blurring together, and every nerve in your body floods with white pain as the last of the siphon is ripped free, leaving only absence where connection once lived. Octavia lies still, but you don't remember her. Darkness surges up from the floor, from the pillars and from behind your own eyes, and buries you beneath the agony, until pain loses shape and you black out. And when you wake, you stand in a vast gray expanse, surrounded by flames, and your own shadow again. Roll for initiative.
Alright.
And go ahead and hit that long rest button, too.
Okay. Oh. Take a long rest. Confirm.
You got
Alright.
this, Ithaca. You got this. Fuck him up.
Alright. Let me roll.
Oh, nice.
22 initiative.
Okay. Well, you're up first.
Okay. Well, first thing I'm going to do is obviously going to cast Ray of Frost, because I mean that's the fucking go-to that I've been using this entire campaign so far.
Okay. Ooh!
Fucking
Nice! That's nice.
Let's go.
Natural
He
20.
was very, very mad with the bullshit that's just been pulled on him today.
Kill him!
Bro.
Kill him! Show him who's boss!
7 damage with Ray of Frost.
All right. Okay. Well, this thing's just going to go ahead and pull out an ice knife. It's going to miss the ice knife. I still need you to make that dex save.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think you succeed. Yeah, no, it's not going to be able to do anything. So you're up next.
You know, I'm gonna fucking pay him back. Ice knife.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That'll be 5 damage, and he has to do a dex save.
Okay. Thankfully, it's good at dex saves. Nat 20. All right. There goes the nat 20 that for this guy.
Shit, Orange Jesus is conflicted. Who does he side with?
All right. Well, it's gonna try to it's gonna try to Ray of Frost you here.
What, a question: could I use my bonus action or my cunning action
Sure.
to dash straight to this thing?
Sure.
Yeah, it's like enjoy using your range abilities now, motherfucker.
Well, you want me to roll, see if he fish for that nat 1? Well, it's a good
If
thing
you
that
want,
didn't. Okay, it wasted its another nat 20. Because to impose disadvantage. So yeah, it tries to cast Ray of Frost. It gets a 2 instead of So now it's your turn again.
All right, so if I have a short sword in one hand and a dagger in another hand, how does that work? How does dual wielding work in 2024?
I believe you can use it.
Okay, so is
You
it
can
like
use
I attack
both.
the short sword? Okay.
Yes, I think because I want
I
to.
think
Is it that
If
he
you have
can
a
use his
light
bonus
attack-
action to use the other weapon?
if he has a light, if the weapon is light, the light property.
Yeah. So
Well, yeah, I got
I
it.
believe.
Short sword and dagger. I know
Yeah,
dagger.
if
Yeah,
your
both have
dag-
light. Both.
yeah, they both have light.
Yeah, then you could use your bonus action to attack again. But didn't you use your cunning action, which is bonus
Well,
I used
it's
that
now
on the
his
turn I
turn
used
again.
My ice knife. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So first the short sword.
Okay. All right.
15.
15 hits.
That matches. Yeah. And it has the Vex Mastery, so I think that helps me next turn. Alright, so that's 6 damage for the short sword.
So you get advantage on your next attack.
Okay. Ooh, I missed with my dagger.
You get advantage on the dagger.
Okay.
It's because it's on the next attack.
Oh, 23 then.
All right, so 6 plus 4.
4 damage.
All right, well this thing's gonna try to do the same thing to you. So the 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And he gets advantage on the dagger. Well, that doesn't really mean much. So he does a grand total of 5 piercing damage. Or piercing damage. No, slashing damage. Yeah, no, it is piercing. Never mind. Short sword is piercing. Long sword is slashing. That's weird.
I mean, a sword's a sword. You know, you can do either or, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it my turn again?
It is your turn.
Alright, same thing. Let's. Ooh, okay.
All right, so that's a miss
That
on the
doesn't
short
hit.
sword. Dagger
Alright,
hits.
dagger hits. 5
Ooh,
damage.
This thing is barely up, barely standing. All right, same verse. Next verse, same as the first. Short sword absolutely misses. Dagger also absolutely misses, giving you giving you a chance.
Alright, we're doing this. Okay, that's not gonna hit.
That's not a hit.
Dagger,
Not.
don't fail me now.
Oh!
No.
Oh! I get another chance. All right, 24 hits. 20. I get to fish for that. That. Oh! I got the crit. Okay. All right. So we have first hit is going to be 8 damage. Second hit is going to be another 8 damage.
So 16 in total, I'm down.
Yes. All right. Unfortunate, but you know what? You still get the level up. Anyway, so as you fall, the shadow is going to look at you, and as your consciousness fades, your love was always a trap. And you black out.
So I'm not the only one who lost, okay?
You're not the only one who lost.
Alright.
So, now we go back to our regular, waking up order.
We all roll initiative
So-
to see who wakes up first.
Well, you guys kind of already did.
Yeah, we already did. Oh,
Oh.
so basically, from my understanding, the last line that Ithaca heard was. Oh crap! Where was it? Is it this one? Yeah. Loving. Sorry, I didn't quite catch. Is it loving?
Your love
I'm
was
trying to write
always
it.
fake.
Your love is a trap. Like your love is what basically Ithaca loving anybody or getting close to anybody is what causes them pain.
It doesn't really feel too good, does it?
Like I said, Ithaca is sad.
You were never meant to love Ithaca.
Are you using voice mod, my guy?
All right. Anyway,
Maybe.
so okay. So waking up first, I believe, is going to be Elbereth, Leiroth, then Hazafras waking up last. Then it's I'll go Elbereth, Leiroth, Alden, Sheik, Hazafrath, and then Ithaca, because Ithaca is I'll say is last.
Alright.
So, Elbereth, as you wake up, you see Rommel standing watch.
Elberth will sort of look around and get his bearings.
You are laying between Leiroth and Alden. You have just been killing them for about a year and a half.
Was he? I thought he ran away, to be honest.
Oh, I guess if you ran away, yeah, well then I guess you didn't.
But, okay. But then Elberth remembers fighting those shadows too, probably.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So your time dilation happened in the past vision, not the present vision. So.
Okay. Elberth is going to use magic awareness.
Okay.
As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
That is behind total cover. And then when you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to.
Okay. Well, you are surrounded by immense forms of magic. So you have enchantment magic surrounding you. You also have divination magic surrounding you.
Is it like in the walls, or is it more?
Oh, it's everything.
Cast on me. It's everything.
Everything.
Like the floor and the walls, and even
everything.
Like companions sleeping on the ground.
Well, your companions aren't. They're not. Like, they're being affected by the magic, but they're not the magic, the source of magic.
Is Rommel looking at Elbereth?
Yeah, because you woke up. You're moving.
Is he looking directly at, like, is he like, do we, like, lock eyes, maybe?
Sure,
Or...
yeah. He's looking at you.
Okay. Elbereth will get up, then, from the ground, and ask, what did you do to us?
I ensured you wouldn't rush to your deaths. This trial you've experienced is meant to be a deterrent. And I wish to save your lives.
Does Rommel seem like, is there anything that indicates he's sort of like going to attack in any way? Like, maybe
no,
going to...
his weapon's on his back. He's not. He is unarmed.
Okay. Well, Elberth will then turn to, I guess, he'll turn to Leiroth and start trying to shake him awake.
So Leiroth, you wake up.
Elberth, what's going on?
So Leiroth, you were killing your allies, right?
Yeah,
okay. Well, you've been killing your allies for the last year and a half, so seeing Elbereth would probably trigger something habitual at this point.
Okay. So Leiroth kicks, puts his feet up against Elbereth and pushes against him with all his might in kind of a reactionary way.
Elberth will move away, I guess, or he won't try and fight Leiroth, but he's not going to be pushed over, obviously, because he's a centaur. So he'll step away from Leiroth then.
Leiroth kind of scrambles back and starts looking around the room. And accuses Elbereth. Did you kill them? Everyone else?
Elberth will say, obviously not. Otherwise you would be dead too. You are alive. I think they all are alive. Help me wake them up.
Leiroth takes a moment to catch his breath and slowly stands up, wearily and cautiously eyeing Elbereth and the other body.
Does Leiroth know Elvish by any chance?
Yes.
Okay, Elberth will quietly speak in Elvish to Leiroth then, and he'll say, keep an eye on the man who cast this strange spell on us. He doesn't look like he's going to attack us now, but I don't trust him at all. And Elberth will point to Rommel, who's standing there.
He's the one responsible for all of this. But have you spoken to him?
Elberth will say, I think he is responsible. He said he was preparing us for something. Whatever the case is, just keep an eye on him. I'm going to wake up the rest of our companions.
Sure, I'll keep a close eye on.
And Elberth will go up to Alden and, well, he's not really going to shake him awake. More like maybe step on him a little bit.
From what you can tell,
What?
so because Alden decided to fall on his own sword, you can see that
What?
there's a big hole through his armor. His armor is effectively ruined, and it is bloody. But he is still breathing.
Okay. Elberth will rush over to Tashik then in that case. And try and wake him up instead.
Okay.
Assuming that Alden is, probably dying.
So Tashik, you wake up again. Notes for the roleplay aspect here. If you've been killing your allies, you need to realize you've been killing your allies.
I think I was killing a bunch of saints and tribes member. I think that was my scene. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was part of it. That was, yeah, you did that too.
Oh yeah, and then near the end, it was my team. Immediately getting up, Tashik is gonna ready cast a starry wisp on his secondary arm and another dart on his main hand. Are you shadows? Are you still my nightmare?
Elberth will step away from Tashik then and let him Elberth will hold his hands up.
Answer me!
To, indicate that he's not going to attack, and he'll say, "No, I'm not a shadow at all. Don't you remember we're fighting shadows?"
Hesitantly, Tashik is gonna walk up to you and tap your chest, just like, and then place
with like one of his weird bug hands, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And then just let it rest for a little bit until he feels like a heartbeat.
Elberth will stand there, and he'll let Tashik rub his chest hair and all this, and
oh, you're real. Oh, the nightmare is over.
Played right in the background. Sorry, go ahead.
You're not one of those shadows. Is what happened. We were fighting shadows, and I when I look at Elbreth, is everyone okay? Do I need to heal anyone?
Elberth will say, I tried to wake up Alden, but he's bloodied. I think he needs our help.
All right, I will see to
Elberth,
Alden.
Elberth will also say to Tashik, I'm going to wake up everybody else.
All right. Tashik is gonna immediately go to Alden and do the first steps of first aid and checking whether he is alive or not.
So you can tell he's alive, and he is uninjured. There just is a really nasty hole in his armor that is now ruined because he decided to fall on his own sword.
This is unfortunate. Tashik, without wasting any time, will pull out smelling salts from his satchel and like waft it at Alden's nose.
What a foul odor! Oh, it reeks of cockroach! Gods alive! Must this be the first thing I smell in the morning? Ugh. Alden just takes a look at everyone, proceeds to touch his chest, notices all the blood around him. It's like, it was all just a horrible little nightmare. How do you do, everyone? He takes out his smoking pipe, fills up with tobacco, and begins smoking, as if nothing ever happened.
Your tobacco is stained with blood, and it tastes really, really bad.
So I have to make a con saving throw, right?
No, I'm not gonna make you make a con saving throw, but you're stinking up this room that's very enclosed.
I want you to understand.
That is a risk I'm willing to take.
Alden, I want you to understand that I regret bringing you back. Let me see two others.
I regret to inform you that I yet live. Did not celebrate my demise too soon.
Layroth, are you okay?
Well, physically, I think so.
All right. Where's the rest? Azafrath? Oh, he was passed out.
Elberth is probably over by Hazafrath and now shaking him awake.
Alright, Hazafrath, you wake up. There is an Elberth looking at that's currently has his hands on you, and a Tashik that seems to be walking towards you.
I think in this instant, Hazafrath would have fallen on his belly, seeing as he was kind of ready and just been passed out. So Hazafrath sort of wakes up. He's grumbling. He's like, what is this new what? Darkness. And he opens his eyes. Oh, I opened my eyes. Where are we? He looks. He sees his sword, and he looks up and he sees Elbereth. And he's like, what? And then, much the same as Layroth, he like scours away and grabs his sword. And quickly
Elberth
gets
will walk
to his
away
feet.
in response. Elberth is probably prepared for all of his companions to want to attack him for some reason, so he's not sticking nearby.
And he'll look around. He'll see, Ithaca on the floor, probably Alden. First, he'll be like, "What does that smell? What is this? What is this next illusion? What is? I don't remember this. He's kind of looking at everybody, pointing his sword at everyone.
For a bit of flavoring, Elbereth, you recognize the scent of burnt blood coming from Alden's pipe, and you just experienced it.
Burnt blood coming from Alden's pipe?
Yes, because I said there's blood that got all over his tobacco.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh.
So you getting attacked by that one lady smells like that.
Okay.
What is this?
Alden, stop smoking for 5 seconds.
You must be reasonable.
You're all shadows, aren't you?
We're not.
He'll
Tashik
What is this
will
noise?
manifest. will manifest a radiant glow. I can assure you I'm no shadow.
All these
I'm
noises.
assuming
in my
that we
head.
have
Oh, is that whose voice is that?
without
Is that
without any
Argyle?
hesitation. Without any hesitation, Tashik is gonna pull out a bottle of whiskey and toss it on his chest. Calm your nerves, Captain.
I don't want any of your
We're all allies.
stick illusionary. This is probably poison, is it not? Hmm? Another. What to get me drunk for another 100 years? Hmm? All of you.
No! Wake up! Wake up! This is not a dream!
If only you had detect poison and.
Yeah.
Yeah, detect poison and disease. Elberth will
Use-
ask Hazafrath, what exactly did you see or experience just now?
Oh, is that? He looks a little confused, right? And because he's kind of looking down at the ground, still wielding his weapon, though lowered, obviously, because he's sort of dancing around, and he's struggling with something in his mind, as if it's like he's telling things that aren't there to shut up, right? He's like, just be quiet. Who are you? Oh, is that Elbreth? Oh, who is it? All of you, shut up! And he'll go like that, and then for a moment he sort of like collects himself, and he's like, oh, okay. Sorry, Elbreth. Oh, Shadow of who? What was the question?
Elberth will look. Is Rommel still just standing there watching?
Yeah, he's standing there watching and waiting.
Elberth will look at Rommel and he'll say, I don't know what you did to my companions, but I don't like it.
They face the darkest versions of themselves.
He'll give Rommel some. He'll like shoot eye daggers at Rommel.
Tashiki will also look at Rommel, and it is not daggers. There's a sense of like he wants this guy to face godlike punishment for what he experienced.
Okay.
Alden is just gonna raise his hand and say, so anyone here see a person with an ass for a chin, or just me?
So Tashik, I want you to make a wisdom save for me real quick.
Oh no. Oh fuck, give me 5 seconds. Okay, I got it. You said what again? Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 26.
Oh, nice. Unfortunately, it still doesn't save.
21.
Oh, I was gonna say 26 still doesn't save. As you feel this primordial gaze, like you're staring daggers into him. You feel the eyes of something much more massive staring right back into you.
Does it feel like astral in nature or
No.
void in nature?
Primordial.
Primordial. I don't know what you've done to me. But if those were illusions, those were heretical dreams. I do not appreciate that.
It is the future as it might become.
You shadows speak of shadows. Is this real? Sort of looking at his sword, he's like, what is going on here? What? He will approach Rommel. He's just like, you what have you done to us? I know they've asked the same questions. What is why we fight shadows of ourselves? How did you make millennia in a day?
I've showed you the darkness within your hearts. I've exposed you to it. And you've defeated it. I promise you what lies further in it will not be as merciful.
So all of this showing us a possible faith, a possible future to prepare us for what lies beyond.
If you wish to proceed forward. But no matter what, you will leave here stronger than you were.
Elberth will walk over to Ithaquah and shake him awake. If he isn't already awake.
No, he's not awake. If you do shake him awake, he is going to like shoot a fucking ray of frost into the fucking ceiling.
Pong.
You want to roll at disadvantage to see you hit Elberth?
You know what? Fuck it, let's do it.
I mean, it's at disadvantage. He's got an AC of like what, 19? I think you're fine.
Can it be between Elberth and Tashik? Because they're both in the line of fire.
I don't think I hit any of them because I got a fucking 1 and a 5.
Yeah, no, he got a nat 1. So
Hey, that's okay. It makes sense. You are currently like dazed and shaken. Tashik will immediately go towards you.
Zoldan's just gonna stand up and be like, Rommel, my boy, Rommel. That was an excellent dream you showed me. Quite entertaining. So, where do we go from here? As he starts kind of like cracking his knuckles.
if you wish to proceed forward, you may. And he's going to raise his hand. You're going to see a dais come up out of the ground with a cylinder similar to the one you took from the Fractured Guardians from outside. Except this one looks slightly different. It seems to hold different characters.
Where must I go to proceed?
If you can translate this, if you can say what lies upon it, you may proceed.
Elbereth, I believe you can translate it. By all means, have at it.
Elbereth is with Ithaquah right now, trying to wake him up.
Well, Ithaquah is now awake and is now over near Rommel. But, but Elbereth, you would know from experience that you're not able to translate these things.
Sorry, what are they? Elbereth...
They are ciphers that have abyssal writing on them. So there's one on a dais right next to Rommel. Here, let me just go ahead and... So it's like right here. But you guys translated one in order to get into this place in the first place. And you stole it from, you stole the core from the Stone Guardian from outside before it was restored. And then you had it translated by Asarian Haleth.
Okay. I guess Elbereth will walk up to this dais to sort of figure some of that out. And he'll say to Alden, I cannot translate this, sir.
Oh,
Well,
strange. I thought you could understand Abyssal.
I can
Yes,
understand
of
the
course. I'm a horse and you're a racist, so you think I talk all the languages you don't know. I know.
No, didn't you say you speak and
careful now.
understand Abyssal? That
I
should
don't
be written
know
in Abyssal.
Abyssal.
Would both of you please knock it off?
Very well, let us take it to our translator friend and he will do the honors.
The whole
can-
dais?
No, it's there is an item on the dais that you can. So the dais came up and out, but it has a key on the dais.
And the key is what has the runes on it.
Yes.
This weird sort of... Okay. Well, Elbereth will take it.
I can
take the little
read
object.
and write in Abyssal, friends.
Anybody here know how to read Abyssal? I thought one person did.
I think it was you.
No, I know how to read Infernal.
Tashik,
Oh.
you said you wouldn't-
Tashik can read
The
Abyssal.
other kind of abyssal.
Oh, Tashik, you
I-
can read it? Okay, then you translate it.
Yes, I can indeed translate it. Let me see.
That's what it says.
Elworth will hand it over to Tashik then.
Finally, the cockroach is useful.
You know, we have yet to find a time when the human is useful, I think.
Yeah, you seem to just smoke a lot of bloody tobacco. This is the first time Tashik actually like talk back. He's not too happy about this.
Well, he has
After-
uses. He's just a fucking punching bag, pretty much, or practice dummy.
That's true. If
I'm a
we
punching
find
bag because our
something
dear little
particular,
stallion can't
Oh,
take the heat.
everybody, please, can we just take a moment, rejoin ourselves here? All right, something had just happened to us. I've come from some shadow realm that felt like years onto my life. Right,
We all
all
did.
within. I don't even know how long it's been. Okay, we just take a moment. We could take the key. We could translate it in a moment, but I think we should regroup, all of us together. Just kind of remember to come together, because if he means to tell us that further on we're finding something far more difficult, then we're going to need each other's backs in these situations. And Alden, I'm going to need you to cut the slurs down, okay? Thank you. All right, just cut it back, please. Elbreth is no horse. Tashik is not a cockroach. They are living, breathing people, all right? Well, not to say that a cockroach doesn't breathe, but I have no idea if they do. Anyway, they're
They breathe
people.
through their skin. But yes, we do breathe.
It's really weird. Nevertheless, all right, all of us need to come together, all right? Because again, this is what we're going to be facing in there. If we are to believe what Rommel here has said, we need to join up together, all right?
Elworth will say, about that, I get the sense we all have had the same experience, but perhaps we have dealt with it rather differently. And he'll sort of look at all the people who decided to start trying to attack him as soon as they woke up.
Sorry.
He'll specifically, I guess, look between Ithaca and Leiroth and even Hazafarth and Tashika, and he'll ask, so, you all fought the shadow versions of us, right?
Yes, that's right.
A very long time.
Yes.
Well, when
And
I was
it's-
in this strange world, I also saw shadow versions of you all, but I did not attack my own companions.
Hey, I never attacked anyone.
Yes, you did.
Well, in the dream.
I-
When I woke up, I didn't hit anyone.
Roll for deception.
Roll for deception. Go ahead. Cap.
That one. Oh no, I got a 10.
He got that. I'm pretty sure their passive insights all beat you.
Yes.
They can tell you're obviously lying.
Yeah, I
Somehow-
didn't kill anyone when I woke up, okay? In the dream, different story. I
Somehow.
killed everyone.
Somehow I feel like you've enjoyed killing shadows. But yes, I was also fighting shadows, but mine was different. I saw your visages turn into eldritch abominations. They weren't you. They were false faces trying to claim as you. I did not know what to act aside from defending myself. I'm just glad that you guys are the real ones.
About that, I didn't see any of you in my visions. The one I had
Roll deception.
No, it's real. It's like I had Bear. Bear was the one who showed up.
No, it was
Bear,
everybody. It was not just Bear. It was also Elwyn. It was also Lauren. It was also the others. You
It was
saw
the whole gang.
everyone.
weren't there. It was all
Yeah,
them?
the
Okay, I
whole
was
gang.
Every
on Bear
so
then.
all of your current party, as well as all the party members you remember that disappeared.
Ah, okay.
It was all of them.
Alden just says, I got a visit from some old friends of mine. So that tipped me off that it was some kind of illusion. Since they're not here and none of you know who they are. Except for Haz.
Well, Hazafrat doesn't know about Elwyn.
Yeah, but he knows about Bear.
Yeah.
Look, I did not mean to be on an aggressive stance, but that nightmare was awfully too real. And it felt too long. Way too long.
Elberth will say, I agree, which is exactly why I think we should ask this man what he did to us. And Elberth will turn and point at Rommel.
I doubt he'll give us a straight answer, Elberth.
As I've stated before.
Sheik, can you translate the piece so we can see what we have to do next?
Well, wait. What does Rommel? What do you have to say to us, blonde man?
As I've said before, this was a mercy trial to ensure that those that come understand the risks of what lies ahead. You come, you experience your own darkness and your insecurities, and you leave stronger than when you came. That is a mercy.
How tall is Rommel?
I'd say he's about 6 foot.
Oh, he's the same height
And
as
is he
me.
just wearing sort of like normal clothes?
No, he's
or-
wearing some cleric armor, like some pretty expensive cleric armor that you can tell, and he's got a morning star on his back, and he's wearing a blue scarf.
So does he looks like a cleric, pretty much?
Yes.
Elberth will ask him, what god do you follow?
Denir.
Who is that?
He's the god of knowledge. The one that is worshipped
Well,
in Stonecall.
Well, if you are a cleric of the god of knowledge, I would think you would know we would not be happy with what you have done to us. So I suggest you leave now.
Alden's just gonna interject. Now, calm down, calm down. I don't know what you guys saw, but mine was rather pleasant and enlightening. I quite like you. My dear little Rommel, I have taken quite a liking to you. Alden just approaches and says, wants to offer him his most sincere thanks as well as a fist bump.
He will not fist bump you.
Fuck.
Which is not what I mean by rejoining. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Sorry, what was Rommel gonna do?
Yeah, so Rommel's not going to go anywhere.
Now, Elbereth, are you... He lives in a dungeon between some rocks in the middle of some fancy illusionary forest. I don't think he's going to leave anytime soon. I don't even think he's real. Might just be a specter of someone and pass. I don't even think.
Elberth
I
will
think
say,
he's all illusion.
Elberth will say, perhaps we should try that then. We should test this theory. And he'll take out his great axe.
Tashik will stop you.
You could absolutely swing on him. Like, if you want to do it, I don't recommend it.
Tashik will stop you, Elbereth.
Yeah,
How?
Alden's gonna intercept. Like, now,
Don't.
calm down.
Don't try anything.
Rommel's not responding. He's not
normal.
pulling out his weapon.
He is definitely stronger than all of us combined.
What do you?
He is. When he gave me that primordial stare, when you say primordial, does it feel really, really old?
Oh, yes. Absolutely, yes.
It may be older than all of us. It may be older than this dungeon itself.
Elberth will say, the old are decrepit. All the easier
Yes.
to break their bones.
But this is now no ordinary old person. This might be... He's hesitate. Some holy being.
Elberth will pause at that. And he's thinking through his mind. There's like his eyes are still staring at Rommel, sort of angrily, but there's thoughts racing in his head. He looks angry, and he says to his party, "Are you afraid that we will die if we fight him?"
Alden just replies, "No, I am not afraid that I will die. I just do not wish for needless bloodshed. I've had plenty of that."
To be fair, I don't really care what you want, considering you do not respect me. But if the rest of the party does not want to fight him, then we won't. But one day, when I am stronger enough to make sure my companions are willing to fight, I will kill you. And he points at Rommel.
I look forward to that day.
He'll look to Elberth. Elberth, what did you see in your visions? You seem rather concerned with your strength.
Elberth turns to Azafrath, and he'll sort of recount what happened to him. He'll say, I was in my childhood home with my mother and my father.
You guys keep going. I'm just going to use the bathroom real quick, so yeah, don't let me interrupt, but keep going.
Okay. This is a good roleplay opportunity anyway.
Yes.
Elberth will say, I was in my childhood home and with my mother and father. They turned into strange beings and I had to escape them, but it took so long to run. I thought I knew the way to find my friends, but there was no way to escape. Afterwards, I found all of you, but you too turned into beasts that I had to run away from. I would not kill any of you, maybe maim Alden a little bit, but otherwise... And then he says, he'll look at Rommel. He's not really trusting of Rommel to tell the whole story. So he's keeping something back, but the part about Rommel potentially being holy gave Elberth pause, clearly.
Oh, so you ran.
Yes, I get the sense we all had similar delusions caused by this man, but I would not harm my family or my friends. Even if they turned into beasts, I would try to return them to their original selves.
Did you achieve it?
No, I just ran because they would not stop chasing me and I could not escape somehow.
And what did you find when you stopped running?
Well, perhaps... and Elberth will stop, and he's still looking at Rommel. And he's just not going to tell the whole story while Rommel is here, even if Rommel is the one that caused the delusion. Elberth himself, even though he seems sort of like he's got things together at this point, he's not, all there yet, back to himself.
I'll tell you what I found, Elberth. I want to first apologize for the way that I woke up. I was finding myself in many different places in which I didn't want to be, and so when brought back to here, I had assumed that it was another one of these visions. There was a lot of many men and women that died under my command a very long while ago. I'd found myself first upon the battlefield All of their bodies littered, corpses, the blank stares of a lifeless body staring back at me. Twisted in a sense of reaching out and asking me for help, but I could not do anything. And finally, I think I came to somebody that I trusted and loved very dearly. She winced and vile words came from her mouth. And so did the rest of these hands from the ground, grabbing me and pulling me in. I felt fear within my heart. I felt that I was going to be the next one. Then I realized, I think at that moment, that whatever it was, that there was something that was attacking me. These were not the men and women that had fought valiantly under my command, and they were these shadows, if it be shadows of maybe myself, maybe the way that I perceived the revenge that they would want upon me. So it was the same thing when I fought the rest of you, if you would call it fighting. We found ourselves in that dungeon. You've all been pulled together. That soldier exploding, killing the rest of you. And much the same, you would rise from your deaths, turn into shadows, and brandish your weapons at me and come forth. I fought the rest of you because I, at the time, didn't think it was you. Much as the same as I'm assuming the rest of you have, the rest of that we have. We fought shadows. We didn't fight each other. If we're going to be expecting illusions, because Rommel here is telling us that much deeper is something that's not going to be as kind, then we are to be expecting to find illusions and shadows. Shadows of ourselves. You may well have to fight not your ally, but an imitation of your ally. And Elbereth, it is not strength to guide your weapon. You ran because you didn't want to hurt us, and that I commend.
Elbereth will say, that is precisely why I'm confused why you all tried to attack me when I woke you up. Because even if these were shadows, many of them still had our faces. And that says something, I think, about what we think of one another.
They are shadows. Don't think so deeply on it. Plus, I'm pretty sure I killed them to try and break out of the illusion. Nothing personal.
So you did kill your shadows. Got it.
Of course I killed my shadows. How else am I supposed to escape that illusion? After I knew they were shadows, I had no hesitation.
So what if I can't tell between you and a shadow that looks exactly like you, then what am I to do? Take a
Kill
sword
both
to the
of them.
stomach?
No, simple. You ask me about Bear. If it is a shadow, it would not know who Bear is. If it is me, I would know who Bear is.
Flawless logic, except the fact the shadows in my visions were able to recall stuff about me that I did not ever tell you.
That's
In other
because
words,
it's a
the
psychological attack. It was
That's
using
not
your
the
own
point,
memories against you.
Alden. That's not the point. The point is these shadows can use memories that you have, and as such, since you both remember a bear, which we have, and not only us, but everyone around us has no recollection of, there's a good chance that the shadow could also replicate those very same answers that you would give.
You have to keep in mind these shadows came from an illusion. It was an attack on the mind itself. If we're talking about shadows that were to be physically manifested here in the physical world, then they would not have access to our memories.
You don't know what this place can do. That's the
Elberth
issue.
will ask Ithaqua, what happened to you during your strange, whatever this was, this dream we had?
I would rather not discuss it. Elbereth.
All right.
But I will say it was not pleasant.
I think on that point we can all agree. Which is exactly why I do not trust this Rommel person, and we should leave as soon as we can.
The Sheik hesitates. Because what he saw felt more like a premonition than the dream.
Should you wish to leave, that is your call to make. However, I will proceed. As soon as our dear Tashik is done translating.
I know
Elberth
what
will
it-
also. Elberth will also
Go on,
say, once we are out of earshot of this Rommel person, I have many more questions.
This. Go ahead, Tashik.
I think we should push on. There are too many
Yes.
questions that are faced towards us.
As do
Why
I.
put us in a try? Why put us in a trial of the mind? What is beyond this room?
Elberth will say to Tashik, let us imagine that in the next room the same thing will happen again. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
The point is, Elbereth, we can't keep running from what we're afraid of. If you keep running, you never face it. And if you never face it, you never overcome it.
So you want to do this all over again, is what I'm hearing? Or you are open to the possibility of that?
Well, this is
Elbereth.
why
I need answers.
we should all. I think. Let's take this key. He's given us the key. It doesn't mean that the door's closed. No. Maybe we should take a moment's rest. Everybody here, take a moment's rest. We can rejoin, like I said before. Come up with a better solution. Now that we've faced
Rombo.
our worst shadows,
Yes.
we'll talk about this. Talk about it amongst us. Learn each other's favor. Maybe that will strengthen our bond going in further.
I'm going to go wash the blood off my clothes and off my tobacco, so I can hopefully get a decent smoke in there.
If
I
you
just
soak
love
the
washing
tobacco-
it when there's no water nearby.
There's water right in front of the cave.
If you soak
Yes, well, that's
tobacco in water, it'll turn into arsenic, which would kill you.
You could have just let him figure that out on his own, Tashik. I think it would have been much more.
It's okay, I'll just wash it off of me.
I
I don't think I
unfortunately
can
took an
smoke wet
oath of
tobacco.
being a
Just
doctor.
keep smoking the bloody kind until I can get a
Alduin,
refill.
Alden, I'm just gonna cast prestidigitation on you to just clean you off.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
As a prep, we'll ask Rommel. Can we return? We take a moment's pause outside.
You may. You likely are unable to translate that anyway.
Thank you.
Tashik,
And
why
you,
can't you translate it?
He'll head outside.
I start walking away. Tashik wants some fresh air. He needs fresh air right now.
Agreed. This place stinks like a butcher shop for some reason.
Smells like burnt blood. Oh wait.
Alden's just like, smells like paradise.
Oh, application error. What?
Oh,
Application
it smells
error.
like application error. What's
Anyway.
that smell?
Syntax data.
Stack Overflow. What?
Error 404. No.
Alden is going to ask
We're all
Rommel
here.
to send him back in. He's like, Rommel, could you be a deer and send me back in? I have a score to settle with that little shadow.
No. You will find many opportunities to fight it again. Yeah, so yeah, above the table, like anytime if you want to retry the fight, you can do so, but it will take place on a long rest, and you will have a point of exhaustion afterwards.
Okay, then while you guys do this, I'm just gonna take a long rest.
We're gonna take a rest anyway. He's gonna set up.
Yeah, we're resting
So,
outside of this cave.
As
Were
you
we
exit,
actually long resting?
yeah. So he waves his hand. You see a doorway open up that will allow you outside. As you exit, you notice a significant amount of time has passed.
What does that mean?
That's a good question. You want to roll survival and find out?
Is it like nighttime or what?
It appears to be nighttime. You have no idea how much time has actually passed.
So there are clues for us to know that this is the case?
Oh yeah, if you have survival,
trees, maybe.
Well, no, if you roll survival, then you can determine it's okay, well, the position of the moon relative to the rest of the sky, yeah. So you would know that about 10 hours has passed.
Oh, okay. I was thinking 1,000 years.
No.
Bro, we look pretty good for aging 1,000 years.
I didn't know what you meant by that. I was scared.
You get knocked out, you wake up 10 hours later. That's kind of a significant amount of time to be knocked out for.
Yeah, okay, I understand now. I was just it's different now. It's like there's a volcano or some shit.
Was Rommel fucking a coup and send us 1,000 years into the future?
Yeah, see all those quests you did beforehand. They don't matter anymore.
We see the fucking Statue of Liberty on a lane. It's all old and decrepit.
Oh,
They're how long has it been?
Azafrath, that's not the Statue of Liberty
Why-
anymore. They replaced it with a hyena.
Why is there a copper lady in Faerun?
No.
What is New York City?
What is it? Stone Cold?
Can you imagine?
God damn it!
It's now new Stone Call.
Could you imagine doing a D&D game with the fucking party just thrown into modern day? That'd be one hell of a campaign.
Alden announces his run for president of of Stonewall.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I would not endorse that.
I will run against you, just specifically against you.
I'll run against you.
So Alden's policies are: I wish to make everywhere a smoking space, including the child playgrounds.
Of strong tobacco.
I heard marijuana. You're gonna take that.
The devil's lettuce. Which devil are you talking about? Yes, all of them.
Several.
What kind of tobacco? Anything that is smokable is endorsable.
I thought you was a halfling.
If it lights up, it's right up.
Exactly.
Oh God, no.
As a campaign slogan, that's terrible. That's a terrible campaign slogan.
What?
If it lights up, it's all right.
It's right up.
Oh.
Well, Hazafrath will be as they exit the barrier. He'll just make camp there to sort of. Obviously, his body's fine, but rest his weary mind more than anything for what the harrowing adventure that they've gone through.
Now that the party's sort of out of the dungeon area, Elberth will explain sort of the rest of what happened to him in his weird dream thing, and he'll say, at the end of my dream, I saw a strange person. It looked like a devil of some kind. She hatched from an egg. And this probably
Jazz
sounds
Knight.
completely insane.
Alden's
What?
just stroking his chin, being like, "Kinky, can you introduce me?"
I had a.
No.
You
was
are
visited
all the way
by
back
a
at the
man.
entrance.
He was in a garden. I was visited by this man. He'd taken the soul of someone that I once loved, and told me that my soul is to marinate longer, and so is the rest of ours.
Elberth will just give like a ew sort of look.
I'm not
Disgust.
sure why. Yes.
Elbereth does say, at the end of my dream, the weird devil thing killed me.
Killed you.
Yes, and then I woke up in a place and fought my own shadow and prevailed.
I fought my own shadow as well. Narrowly took a hit on me, but I did. Yeah, I'm. That's interesting. Did we all fight ourselves? He looks around.
At
to
the
everybody
end,
else.
yes. That's what happened
Yes,
to
at,
me.
at some point.
Was this close to killing
She
So what?
stays quiet and just. I'm assuming there's a campfire. Could be
Yes,
stoking
Sure.
it.
You want a campfire? Here, let me give you a campfire.
Yeah. Yeah, he set up camp. Yeah, he set up the whole thing.
cannabis fire?
Drop us a tasty lick.
You want me to drop a tasty lick?
Just pulls out an electric guitar.
Oh my god, it's so
I've-
cute.
I mean, I was gonna say, Ithaca does have an instrument.
Yeah.
It's just a lute.
You can make it
Elbereth
an electric
is-
lute.
Elberth is a lovely tenor or a baritone.
She plays the viol.
What
The
heck?
veal?
The viol.
The
not
veal?
The
The viol.
Not,
You
I'll
play.
let
you-
you know that he plays the mean spoons. Okay, he plays the mean.
yeah.
We're fucking medieval Aerosmith. Let's go.
I would have thought that Tashik would play like a weird instrument that he can use like all four of his arms on at the same time.
You mean like a You mean like a cello?
The cello?
Hello?
Cello?
You don't need
Oh,
four arms to play one of those, but I mean like some different instrument, you know.
He plays the
sorry,
piano.
it's
He
the
he is a
tackle.
refined individual. He plays the piano.
You got the double guitar.
Damn,
from,
you
like,
know what? If you're gonna
BTG.
allow me, then yes.
Except, I'll change it this way. You think you know how to play the piano, except what you believe to be a piano is not actually a piano. So when you finally do encounter a piano and they ask you to play a piano, you're gonna be like, "What the hell is this?"
It's an
It's a
organ.
taggle harp.
What is this?
It's a taggle harp.
It's a taggle harp.
It's like a
Sheik, you-
Viking instrument. Sorry,
Mm.
that was out of character.
Has a wrathful look at Tajik, who's stoking the fire. He says, "You look a bit tired. Did you not fight your shadow?"
I don't think I just fought a shadow. I felt like I fought an emissary of the void itself. It wasn't. He hesitated for a long while. It took your faces. It tried to deceive me. Tried to make me think of something else. Made me lose my faith and tore me. Almost did.
Elberth will also ask Tashik, do you know anything about enchantment or divination magic?
DM, the rituals and the the like traditions of my tribe is more divination in nature, right? Not illusion.
Yeah, more of
Does
the yeah.
this dream feel?
Yeah, so
Is this dream more like divination in nature?
if it was ever if it was created with divination magic, it would make sense. That's because it's the future being so finicky as it is. This showing a possible future would make sense as divination.
Albert will say, I only ask because when I awoke, I could tell there were divination and enchantment spells being cast around us. In that whole dungeon, I think, is full of them.
I think the enchantment is to bolster the divination spell. What we saw may be premonition or a possible future. I know this because my tribe use the same type of magical prowess. Our rituals are the same formulas. But instead of using the stars, it used a single catalyst, a single caster. So whoever Rommel is, he cast that himself. He's strong.
Albert will ask, so the things that we experienced fighting one another or whatever these shadows were, that could happen in the future.
A possible future. A possibility or a glimpse of a dark timeline. I look if Tashik is gonna look at everyone. You're all my friends, correct? We're all allies, correct?
Albert will say, if it does come to pass, I would not attack any of you. Even Alden I would not, I promise. I did not in that premonition, and so I ask in the future, do not attack me either, even if that is what happens to us.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. In my premonition, I saw Bear, Dallin, and multiple people. Those people do not exist with us. Therefore, that is not a probable possibility.
You don't know that. The
May
future
I
is
ask?
a
Bear with us?
May
the
I
future
ask?
is a muddled timeline, and sorry, Azafrath.
If these are all premonitions, I'm trying to think. I think I only saw one. I only saw history, but there was one moment that I thought I saw something a bit different. It was for a glimpse in a moment before the just whisk away to this garden, the man that was marinating souls. I saw all of you dead here at my feet, right? We were somewhere else. I'm not quite sure, but I beg the question, because you all speak of different premonitions to come, different things to come. And you're talking about us fighting shadows of ourselves or fighting amongst ourselves. If these are all disconjointed, if these are all different premonitions, are they not just possibilities that we too can ourselves alter?
No, not like that. How do I explain this? I ask of all of you to swear secrecy with me. To swear whatever I say to you, you will never spill out. You will never say to anyone. Can you agree to me?
Albert
sure.
will agree.
By the way, out of character, can Alden use his smithing tools to repair his armor? while we listen to Tashik tell us his secret?
Sure. You know what? Go ahead and make a check for me
What should I roll?
to see how well you do. Because the big thing is like, it's going to be a major repair, so go ahead and do an intelligence. Is it intelligence or wisdom for crafting?
I think it would be.
They're both.
I think you just roll.
Intelligence.
Just roll. Yeah, I guess. Just roll a flat d20.
Okay.
I think you just roll your hit. Can you not?
Yeah, it's like
No,
based
I
on
guess
like
not.
what your kit is and if you're proficient with it or not.
I am proficient with mine.
All right, you're
Yeah.
able to like make some minor repairs, but you know at this point you'd probably need an actual forge to fix it the rest of the way.
All right.
But it's functional enough so you don't have a disadvantage. You have a, you know.
They don't have advantage when they attack me.
Well, no, it's just that instead of reducing your AC, it's just like it will survive a set number of strikes before it breaks.
All right, that's good enough for me.
Ithaqua, I trust that you would keep it a secret.
I have no reason to speak your secrets.
What I saw, premonitions like that, they're mostly given in riddles, in strange dreams. It could be a depiction of the future, a tale. It's premonitions like that. They don't always play as if it was a one-to-one depiction of the future. It could be a play on or a metaphor of what the future will be. Elbereth, I'm assuming that when you saw us and you were running away, maybe it's a depiction of an oncoming shadow that we have to face off.
Elbereth will say, that is the strange part of this, if you say it is a metaphor, because mine sounds actually like a Hazefrath's, where all of you were dead, but then you turned into shadows after you had died. Maybe it means that I must protect all of you, and if you die, something terrible will happen.
That might be the answer. And I'm assuming that that's how we ended up dying and being taken over by these shadows. Leiroth, what did you see about us?
Yes, well, me, at first I was confused. I had stumbled into all of you, and we were in the middle of the forest, and at first everything was fine. And then we were surrounded by shadows, yes, but it wasn't more shadows of ourselves. They were faceless, and then at some point you all turned on me, and I see what you mean when you say metaphor. At first I chose not to fight back, but at some point it's as if I didn't see you all as yourselves anymore. You were just a part of some story being woven in front of me, and I had to turn the page, and turning that page meant fighting back. But
possibility that you may have to let us go if the time comes, and and evil takes us over. Hesitation might be a statement to that. And you overcoming that hesitation may be the answer to move forward.
May be right. It's something that I'll have to keep in mind. But I know that, well, from what we've seen, we know that whatever happens, we won't hurt each other. We know that if we've each had a separate premonition in which we fought each other, then, well, they couldn't all be true.
No. I don't think so.
Elberth will say, I agree. I don't think all of this can come to pass all at once unless this weird premonition wasn't real in the first place.
It's an if. It's not a matter of when, it's a matter of if it happens. If this was made by God, if this premonition is made by a godlike being, then there's a possibility then of it being true, or a possibility of it happening. I'm not saying that Rommel did it. Maybe an assistance to of someone more stronger. I saw my god, and he hesitates for a moment, saying it. In my nightmare, I saw my god be consumed by entropy itself, by a being that represents finality. And those who praised my god became infected by that same being of finality. And I watch all of them be consumed. And I fought every single people of my tribe as they tried to kill me. I was afraid.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Sorry. I thought you were...
I was afraid that my god has died. But the being of the void kept whispering more and more lies, more and more possibilities. And some of them were almost true. Some of them were close.
I didn't see that.
To being real.
Oh, hang on a second. Wait. Sorry. Keep going. I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh, we got raided.
Wait, we got raided? Hey!
Hey,
Yeah, thanks for the raid, guys. Yeah, no, I was just so involved with everything that was just going on. Like, oh man.
The party of 11, no less.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. No. Fantastic. Like I was so wrapped up and involved in everything, I didn't even notice. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I need to figure out how to do shoutouts. Is it? You know. Yeah. No. Go check out DM SETI, guys.
All right.
Azrath will take a deep breath, and he'll. You know what I love about the open air is, God, it's just not as stuffy as indoors. You know, in that rock cave. Oh my God, I can breathe out here. It felt almost suffocate even my dreams. And I sit here and wonder. We keep talking about possibilities. We keep talking about premonitions. But I feel as if we don't have an understanding of what we wish to do about it. I mean, I'm beginning to think that all the rest of you are going to want to go and hide in the nearest room. Shook your
Elberth,
duties away from life. Hmm?
Elberth will say, I never considered what would happen to me after I died. To be honest, I always thought and was always told when I was younger that I'm too young to think about that. And my parents didn't tell me to worship anything. No deity, none of it. But now that I see this devil in my future, I think it is time to find a sense of purpose. And he'll look around at the party, and this is clearly like something that he's maybe even a little bit like I don't know, he's sort of wary of telling anybody about. He's maybe a little bit sheepish about, like, he doesn't believe in any god. He doesn't even seem to care about the gods, but he's admitting at this moment that he's like maybe wrong and he should find something to attach himself to protect him.
We stand.
I'm sure. Oh, you go on.
I mean, we stand at the precipice of fighting gods, meeting gods, meeting ourselves in battle, and shadows and all sorts of creatures. I mean, whether or not that means that we are going to shirk our duties and go and hide away in the nearest inn or hovel because we're afraid that we're going to die, then I would prefer to fight it, regardless.
Elberth will say, of course I mean to fight it as well, but I'm just saying that perhaps us wandering around and doing these quests is not enough, maybe. I don't know what to say.
Then we go in further. He looks over to the where they just came from, the cave, and he says, I mean, it seems clear enough that there's an open door for us to go down into. And find whatever you need to down there. Find whatever strength you can. Find whatever lies beyond that may tell us that yes, we will die someday. I'm farewell certain that I'm going to die one day, but you can't tell me when and how. I think I have a lot of sway in that manner.
Tashik will look at you, Hazafra. And for the first time, you've worked with Tashik. You've known that his power is druidic in nature. But then the scroll behind that's located that's encased, the scroll case encased in his back resonated. And you would see his hand glow, and you would see him cast Minor Illusion, which is a wizard spell. Premonition or not, that vision, that dream bolstered us, and then unlocked a new power for me. Tell me, when you were in your dream, and he's gonna cast Minor Illusion and produce the same image of the shadow that attacked him. Was this the type of shadow that you fought? And it's gonna be in campaign chat to read. This figure was wearing your faces. It was wearing your skin, puppeteering you, using you against me. You're all my friend, and I do not want to harm you. But this creature was using you as a hostage. And I cannot do anything about it.
Creature like that can never make a mockery of me, nor of Elbereth, or Ithaquah, or any of us. That creature's
I know.
not up.
I'm going to take that as a
That's
personal
right.
challenge.
He's not
Oh, it
puppeteer.
spoke. It spoke. Oh no. Oh no.
But on top of that, that was just a mere envoy of this. And then he's gonna produce the image of the Hitakami, or what's the I forgot to write the name of the void dragon.
Let me find it.
Starts with an H.
Let me find it.
And this is the image, and this is the creature.
Hitorima.
The Hitorima.
Here, let me send it to you.
And this swallowed stars itself and created nothing but void. And it feels like it attuned to me. Did any of you witness that? Anything similar? Anything?
Elbereth will say, at this point, it's all hazy, but I don't think I did.
I see. I see.
I do not find such a thing.
I feel like what I saw was more a warning, not a premonition, but a creeping danger that's about to happen. For you, it may be nightmares, but mine might be a possibility that's closer than before. That's why I want to go deeper to find more answers. My lord, the Mikado, only search and defines their life in truths and laws. So I must seek the truth, and nothing but the truth.
I have a question to the DM. What was the name of the God of Knowledge again?
Denier.
Okay.
Tajik, I can't tell you whether or not what you had was a warning. This serpent, void, creature of stars is meant to devour our world, devour your soul, devour all of us. Destroy, remake. I can't tell you. But
Jashika's gonna pull out the bottle of whiskey, uncorks it, and for once in his life, drinks. Before handing it to you. Alright.
he's gonna pick up the bottle. He's gonna look at it. You know, I think it's a good idea for all of us to, I don't know, say if you plan to go. Because I'll have your back, Kashyyyk, heading into that dungeon. I'll be right there, behind you, in front of you, and to the side. Either way, I'll be right by your side. He'll have a drink and he'll pass it to Elbreth.
Alden's just going to look at Tashik and say, "Have no fear. Whatever foe you will face, you will not face it alone. You can always count up my blade to be at your side."
Elworth will sort of. Hazafrath gave him a drink.
It's
Give
a
him
whiskey.
Bottle of whiskey.
Elworth will sniff the whiskey. What does it smell like?
It smells like alcohol.
Smells
Does
like,
it smell like? Does it smell like shit, or does it smell like good whiskey?
It's Jack Daniels, the low shelf one. Costs like, it's the $14 one that we got at the at the store.
You mean Dak Daniels, right?
Yeah, Jack Daniels.
No, Dak Daniels. Dak Daniels. Dak Daniels. Not Jack Daniels. We're not sponsored by Jack Daniels, so we're going with Dak Daniels.
Did I say Jack Daniels? I mean Dak Daniels.
Yeah, Dak Daniels, yeah.
Yeah.
Legally and distinctly different from Jack Daniels, which does not support the stream. If they did, that'd be cool, but they don't, so I'm gonna avoid saying their brand name if possible.
Yeah. Dak Daniels.
Yeah, Dak Daniels.
Elworth will take a little tiny sip, and then he'll pass it to Ithaca, and he'll say, "You should not give me any drinks in the future, because I will drink the whole thing if I'm not careful."
I'm not going to stop you.
Oh,
I already
Lord.
won the drinking contest.
Ithaca, I'm assuming what you saw in that dream. You're awfully quiet.
Doesn't matter, it was an illusion, nothing more.
It's not gonna press forward. Much like Azafrath, I have all your back. I will always keep all of you healed and your wounds tended. As my job as a doctor and as my job as a healer.
Elworth will say, "I believe you. I think we will all stay together through this, no matter what happens in terms of these strange images we have seen."
Layroth says, "Well, I would be lying to say that no part of me exists that wants to turn around and run off to a different job, find something easier to do. But after everything we just went through, all of that suffering, it would be a waste to not see what's further." Layroth looks towards the entrance of the dungeon. "So this time, I will join you all. Or if destiny is calling, I do not want to miss that call."
That was a hard line. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, this whole scene kind of feels like it should be animated.
I wish, bro. That'd be great.
Somebody animate it.
I can't. Quickly, use Sora.
Yeah, you can just use like fucking thing. You can just use like an AI to animate it.
Fuck no. Ew.
Fuck no.
No. It needs to be.
At the moment you say AI,
It has
No,
to
no,
be
no.
done with passion, damn it.
Exactly.
I want
Which
to
is
see.
what
I
AI
want to see.
lacks.
I want to see each and every facial expression of every character, every body language. But
Let's do a Kickstarter. See if we can raise money for it.
Do we have enough support to back that?
Who cares?
Every
We can just
legend of a-
ask like, we can ask like DM SETI. It's like, hey DM SETI, let's do a Kickstarter. Help lure people into our little lair so they can give us money.
Are we gonna long rest here? Should we?
I mean, you guys have already long rested, but I guess hit the long rest button again.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Well, I was gonna say before, if everybody said their piece, Ithaca, you've said your piece, right?
I mean, I've said what I needed to say. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, he is keeping it a secret at.
Okay, got it. Okay. Well, I was just
Since
curious.
it's a long rest, do Alden and Ithaca want to try fighting their shadows again? I guess.
Yes.
Well, I was gonna say before we all go to sleep, his Frath will get up and put his hand into that. All right, everybody, put the hand in. Come on, come on.
What?
We're a team now. Come on, everybody.
Elberth
hands
will
in.
do it.
Everybody in. Come on now. Even you, Ithaca. Come on.
Elberth will look at everybody else expectantly.
Tashik does not know what's happening.
Learoth rolls his eyes and puts his hand in the middle.
What is happening?
Elberth will say to Tashik, you have 4 hands and you can't even use one to do this with us?
No, I do not know what you guys are doing. This
This
is
is a
horrible.
custom of friendship. We are saying that we trust you and you will trust us.
So do I just? He sheepishly puts his hands on on the pile like this.
All 4 of them.
Well done.
No,
Well done.
just the two. He's mimicking all of them. Like they're so he's putting. I'm assuming everybody's putting their right hand or their left hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's putting like one side of his hand arm on hands onto the pile. I'm assuming like this. Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna look at Ithaca if he hasn't joined yet.
Ithaca just kind of stares. Like, he isn't really paying that much attention. He's just, like, constantly staring into the campfire. And you've noticed that he's been like that for most of it, even when he gets, like, talked to. He'll do a quick response, but then just kind of focus on staring into the flame.
Elberth will pat Ithaca on the shoulder with his offhand. Try and bring him back to himself.
I mean, he looks at you, but he doesn't really say anything.
Elberth will reach down and take Ithaca's hand and try and sort of pull him up to his feet.
What's your strength score?
18.
Yeah, you would lift me up without any issue.
He's
Like a
not like
cat.
forcing him. He's just sort of
Well,
like,
no, it's just
come
like,
on, put your hand in.
He kind of, well, the thing is, he's not really being responsive. That's the thing. He's kind of like, I don't know what I don't want to say catatonic, because I feel like that's not the right word.
He's languid.
Yeah.
Well, Elberth will put Ithaca's hand in for him. Gently.
It's like he puts it on top, it slips away. He puts it on top again, it slips away. He puts it on top a third time. Then he like clamps it down with his own hand.
I mean, like,
Precisely.
Alden, you want to get in this?
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. I'm gonna take a long rest and have a little rematch.
Oh,
Revenge match.
well,
Elberth
before
will
they
say, I don't think he wants to do it, you know.
You don't think he wants to? Put his
Yeah,
hand
I'm in. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, no shadows. No shadows can hurt us. No gods can deter us. So we right here are friends, allies, warriors. Every single one of us here. So let's do the best that we can. Hoorah!
Indeed.
Yeah.
Go team.
The hands. There you go. Let's get this long rest in.
Yeah.
Weird insect chittering noises. Wait, actually.
That sounds like chipmunk noises, not insect. Try again.
It sounds like insects.
Can you do the predator thing? If you could do that, it's probably
Wait,
better.
Wait, I
Go
got
for a
this.
Tyranid sound effect.
You can't.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
That was kind
There
of
we go.
crazy.
Perfect.
Indeed, it was. Indeed, it was.
I have a Pringles can right next to me. I can even do like a line swar.
So, for the rematch, we'll do that off stream. We'll do the rematch off stream just because doing that on stream after you've had an opportunity to do it on stream, it gets repetitive.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, no. Did you want to translate the key for everyone there?
Friends. I know Alden was pushing for the meaning of the key. It says here, and he runs letter by letter. To tomorrow's gate, the scrambled eggs are turned. I don't know. Anybody know what that means?
How about we go to the gate and see if that does something?
Ithaquah, you recognize that immediately as Thieves' Cant.
Oh.
Oh.
So I'm going to look to Tashik and simply say, "The magic of ruin let us in."
What was it again? Sorry.
The magic of ruin let us in. Is basically translating it.
And I'm going to be just to do above the table here. If you were to go in and try to use that phrase by itself, it will not work. The idea is that you guys gotta go take this to somebody to find the real true meaning behind it, and then have them translate it and give it to you later, so that way you guys can meaningfully interact with the world. Because every time you go back into the tomb and succeed with another trial, you get another level up.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay?
Oh.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to take a level in Echo Knight. D&D Beyond is being a bitch about it.
Well, yeah. If you have it in your library, you should have access to it. If you don't have it in your library, then it's not going to show up.
Yeah, I think it's on my library then. Because it's just showing like the core rules, like the base classes. It's not showing any of the subclasses.
Let's see. Let me take a look. Because I should have content sharing enabled. Yeah, no, it's content sharing is enabled. Library. View my library. Let's see. Hang on. Good Night is part of the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. I could probably pick it up. Explorers.
And they're putting everything into books now. All these books you gotta pay for. Equinite used
Why
to
can't
be
we?
in
Why
the
can't we just fucking get it for free on?
I don't know. I think it's dumb.
Because
Can we pirate it?
Watsy likes money.
We've got to have money.
all this stuff.
I mean, look, they
we
do
will.
put a lot of effort into it. So, you know,
What, an Echo Knight? Something they put an effort into, like, was it 15 years ago?
sure.
When they
Like,
first created
is it stupid that they're reskinning it and selling it, and then I'm not going to advocate for piracy,
Yeah, of course.
but
Wrong.
unless we're on the high seas and and you guys are trying to kill a big bad that's on the high seas, like in that case,
Yes.
Yeah. Ahoy,
Or
matey.
unless it's EA. Or
yeah. For if it's EA, screw them. I don't care.
You know what? that is a statement I can agree upon.
I have a
Yar har
question
fiddly
about
dee. Sailing the
question about
astral
the
ocean is alright with me. Hey, look, it's a big dragon that breathes out non-existence. Anyway.
I have a question about the dungeon thing that you were talking about, where
Yes.
we go in and we level up. Is that the only way to level up?
For until level 10, like, well, after you hit level 10, like, because level 10 you'll be done with with this dungeon. So I mean, you could feasibly get.
We need to use it somehow.
Yeah, you can feasibly get your levels from other places, but there are some of the levels that you need to get to level 20 are in here in this dungeon, and you will want you will want to get them from here and not the other places, because the other places are going to be way too overtuned for your level until you hit level 10.
And we need to use this key somehow that we got, the new one.
Yes, you need to go back to Asarian in Stonecall and have him translate it.
Oh, okay.
Besides, I think you guys already agreed to let him translate it because he wants to get a promotion.
Yeah, he can translate it, it's fine.
Nah. I'm just joking.
But he's got to write his dissertation so he can become an art scribe.
Oh no. You know what? Just for that? No.
Figured out what the issue was. I had a restriction on my
Oh, do you actually have it?
No, I don't have Echo Knight, but there was a restriction that stopped me from taking multi-classes.
Oh.
So I just removed that. But Echo Knight's still not showing up as an option, so no, dude. And I'll leave it for later. It's okay. For after.
Are you
session.
not level 3 fighter?
He should be a level 4 fighter.
Level 4. Yeah, I'm level 4.
Because he leveled up, but he doesn't get the feat until he defeats the shadow.
Yeah.
So what's
when
this about
I
multi-class?
fight the shadow, no, because when I wanted to take level 4 in Echo Knight,
which is a fighter
instead of
subclass.
continuing with Battlemaster. Yeah.
But he doesn't have the
D&D
subclass
Beyond
in his
is being
library.
weird. Yeah, but D&D Beyond is being weird about it, so I'm just like, leave it for off stream.
So,
Okay.
anyway, any other pertinent questions before, I suppose it is the time where we wrap up the stream. So, let's do some stars and wishes real quick. So, let's start with Hazafrath.
Oh, alright. Wow, okay. The session, I did like the session. It was a lot of, obviously a lot of role-playing amongst us, and I think, I enjoyed everybody's shits and chats, and it was great. We managed to hash out a bunch of stuff and learn a lot about our, inner demons. That was fantastic. The flow I thought was pretty good. We're still getting the hang of, I think, a number of talking over each other and stuff. I'm, obviously pointing myself. Yeah, I think it's I did really enjoy it. Wishes, I mean, hey. I think it's just going to be really fun to get into a fight now. I can't wait for
I think everyone is waiting for a fight to happen.
No, I think we're just going to roll into town and find the nearest bunch of hobos and just go and beat them up for the sake of it.
I'm frothing in the mouth right now.
Yeah.
I'm frothing in the mouth right now, like.
Get a fight on, let's go with it. So that we got this level up and all these goodies, then we're like, let's go. So yeah, I think wishes I'd definitely love to see a fight in our near future.
All right.
Yeah, no, it was good. It's my piece.
All right. Elberth.
For my stars, I guess I think everybody will have this, but it's the I really liked the role play interacting between party members. That was really fun. That's like, I think my favorite kind of session is doing that, which is funny because I'm playing a barbarian, but I really like interacting with other player characters like that. It's fun. For wishes, this first one might be really stupid, and you could just say no, but I want to leave Stonecall, because fuck this place. Like, this general area, like, I don't like it. You could say no. You could just say no, you're stuck here.
That's an entire...
fine.
That's not a
Damn.
me question. That is a you guys need to figure that out amongst yourselves question.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I have,
Just-
yeah,
yeah.
I have the
We
stuff
could- anybody
ready to go
can-
for Rashali. If you want to go to Velithor, I'm happy to like let you go to Velithor. Although, given your track record with that vision, I don't think you want to go to Velithor. Where the
Rashali
Hellgate
sounds
is.
fun. Rashali sounds fun. But
Rashali,
anyway, that's
right.
it's like, this is just like stupid. Maybe that's even like long term, a wish that we find somewhere else to go on adventures. And then the other wish that I have is, I guess, Elberth really wants to find some sort of deity to hopefully help him with this devil issue that he might have to deal with in the future.
There is one that's specifically meant for that, but you're probably not going to encounter him for a while.
Yeah, okay. I thought so. But that's like the obvious next step for like Elbereth's character development, I think.
But
it's like
the
finding something like that.
I would say the next step for your character's development to that end is actually going to Rashali.
Oh boy. Well, you
Oh,
know where I want to go.
Yeah, so player knowledge, like, you know, that you would know that going to Rashali is the next step. But you're not going to know why.
Rashali just has everything, man.
It does not have everything.
Well, it sounds cool to me.
It is pretty cool. They don't have cheap potions. The potions there are 40 gold apiece.
That's where we make our money.
Exactly.
All right. We're doing it.
Anyway, that's all I have.
Okay. Alden.
So for me, one of the things I really liked about today's session was how Alden was able to tell he's back in reality by the huge gap in his armor. That was a highlight for me. I really liked how that kind of came in. It was very random from last session, but
Well, yeah, you ran yourself through with your own sword.
Hey, listen, it worked out in the end, okay? I was the only one who could tell that this is no longer an illusion. So, hey, hindsight 2020.
I mean, I could have just let you die, but, you know, Ramen was like, I promise you won't die, and then you do something to challenge him, and he's like, okay, well, I guess I gotta rescue this guy.
I'm not gonna lie, man. It feels like Alden is just like pushing death's patience so much.
Look, at this time, the only god that would probably be interested in Alden is death. It's either the god of death or the god of war, or both.
I don't know. I think you're pushing their patience a little too much.
No, Merkel's just waiting for you to, like, cross the barrier so he can just, like, kind of shove you into the wall.
Somebody
Like,
please learn
get this
resurrection.
fucker outta
pretty
here.
quick.
Right, you know, Alden's final destination is the fugue plane.
Oh god.
Is the fugue.
Sounds about right.
Oh god.
I don't even know what that is, but whatever.
It's where you
It's
go.
also like-
So in D&D,
Limbo.
yeah, it's well in D&D terms, it's where you go when you die, and then you wait to get sent to wherever it is you're supposed to go. But people that don't
And
have
if
a
you don't believe in anybody, then you're just stuck there
yeah,
forever.
or no, okay, so there's the
Like a
other
wall.
condition where it's if you don't believe anybody and your soul is not claimed by anybody, you end up in the wall.
Yeah.
What is the
And-
wall?
It's where all the souls that don't, you know, no, it's not hell because the hells have their own place, but it's
Well, yeah, but
it's where you
purgatory.
slowly fade out into non-existence. You
It's
just
like
get stuck.
the worst. It's one of the worst possible like endings for a person in this setting.
Yeah.
Because if you can just devote yourself to a god and like spend like, you know, a little time, then you can go to a wonderful paradise.
I hereby vow to follow the god of questionable smokable substances.
There is no god like that.
Anyway,
The
when it
god
comes
of
to
drugs.
my wishes, I just want to take just kind of like multi-class into Echo Knight, and that's really it. And yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Layroth.
For me, stars. Of course, getting to see Ithaqua's trauma and getting the full picture of everyone, and then getting to reconvene and process as a group. Really have some group therapy. Group therapy around a campfire. That's peak.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
I'm tempted to take the chef feat just for everyone to have a good meal.
Chef would be a great boon.
Mm-hmm.
Just so the
true.
doctor is also the chef.
Makes sense. You can cook up potions. You're cooking up food, heal the soul and body. But for wishes, yeah, I'm excited to get into the next fight, and specifically as a group again, since we've been doing a lot of solo stuff with the trauma. So I'm looking forward to the next group fight where we can work as a team again. Now that we've come through as somewhat changed people.
Okay. Ithaqua.
Well, I mean, the stars I had was obviously his trauma moment, which is definitely going to change how he's going to be role played in the future. I don't know if it was noticeable, but he's not going to be as pleasant as he was beforehand. He's going to be a bit more distant. Because, I mean, yeah, before he dies, the last thing he heard is, what was it? Love is the reason this happened, or something of that nature.
Well, is that his love is what causes others pain.
Yeah, so he's going to, because of that, start to try and cut that out.
Yeah.
Somebody says I can fix him.
And as for wishes, there's really not much that I'm really hoping for at the moment. Like, there's not something like I'm really chomping at the bit to have. Everything I think is being given in equal amounts pretty well.
All right. Awesome. Dashik.
Hello. I do, for my stars, I do enjoy, and I say this from the top of my heart, the role playing. Us sitting by the campfire, talking about our nightmares. Though I really wish Ithaqua opened up with his nightmare. I could understand why. But
Don't worry, I'll give him plenty of opportunities to do so.
that whole entire campfire conversation felt like a scene from a movie. It felt a little Band of Brothers like. But as for wishes, I still want to climb that mountain. I still gotta get to my tourist spot and collect my Pokemon Snap and just like, yes, I collected my little trinket.
And meet what lies up there.
Maybe.
There is something up there for you to meet.
Oh. Yeah,
God
but
help you. That's actually a good question. I don't know, like, where would each of us individually go when we die?
I'd go to the Astral Sea towards the
Well, actually, Tashik would end up for at least 100 years in south of Rashali, inside of Sandy Claus's workshop, into forced servitude before he ends up on the astral plane.
Right.
Because he says he wants to kill Sandy Claus, so he ended up on the haughty list.
I did say by my own order, I will slay Sandy Claus.
So, you know.
Kidnap the Santa Claus.
Wait. I did not say to she. I did say by my, and that's out of character. That was placed in the player only.
Oh, okay.
She will never say that. He's a Rishali native. If he knows that Sandy Claus is an eldritch being that controls who goes in the list, yeah, he ain't gonna do that. Anyway, here's 500 bits.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh man.
But yeah, yeah. Honestly, I've been enjoying the group so far.
Good.
Dynamic, great. Yeah, that's mine.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to next week where you guys get a chance to actually. I'm going to give you guys some really fun and cool things to see. When you guys do your wisdom save next session, leaving the forest, on your way out of the forest, and then I'll give you your next little quest that you can choose to do or choose not to do, but it would be highly beneficial for you to do so. I know the spellcasters would absolutely love to have the things that are attached to that quest. But yeah, awesome. Thank you, Captain Quixote. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely incredible. You know that? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. For those of you that joined us, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
A wonderful night, everybody.